Hi, I'm Ted Shooter with Nureva here at ISE 2025. Excited to talk about something new that we're showing here. We have the new Nureva app that is a great way to set up all of our devices. We now have an iOS version of that app, which makes it really easy to connect to a device, set those devices up, and manage those for our sound location tracking or any of our other integrations. So let me just quickly enter my super secret password here. I'll enter it correctly. So once you enter that password, you can get into the device, and again, everything that you'd expect is available here. So our settings to set up those devices, including our coverage map, so seeing what's going on in that room, seeing that real-time sound location data. Just a super simple, easy way to set up your particular space. But what I want to show you here, and what's really exciting about the iOS version, is we have what's called Acoustic Check. One of the challenges we continuously hear is how does room acoustics impact the experience? And it is a challenging area to understand, and a lot of people don't have the tools and infrastructure to measure it. So what Acoustic Check does is it allows you to measure that space, understand the acoustics, and place the Nureva bars in the best possible location. And it's a really simple tool that walks you through. You can name that particular room, and then walk through the individual measurements here. I'm going to start with reverberation. The reverberation measures the energy that's in that room that's bouncing around. And to measure it, I can use just the iPhone here. So I'll enter a room size, and then the screen walks you through how to do that measurement. So it's asking you to use a balloon, and this is how we're going to energize that particular space. And then it tells you to hold your iPhone up, upside down, so that microphone is up in the air and exposed, away from the wall. And then what we're going to do is we're going to pop a balloon, and that'll energize the room. So let's start this process here. So if we were doing this live, we would now pop a balloon and say we just did that. And now we'll be measuring the reverberation in that space and getting a real measurement and a real indication to the performance of that space. So in this case, we got a reverberation score of about 300 milliseconds, which is in the recommended range, and this looks like a great space from a conferencing perspective. So the step 2 of this, now that we're back at the main screen, is to measure the background noise. The background noise is another great measurement to understand how much ambient noise is in that room so you can get a great audio experience. And this measurement's a little bit simpler. Again, it's telling you to hold that microphone upside down and start your measurements. And this takes about 5 seconds to run. It'll measure that particular location. And again, give us an idea of that part of the acoustics of that space. So here we go, we got our second measurement, and it's a very quiet room at 25 dBc, which is a great space from a conferencing perspective. So now that we have those 2 scores, we have an overall understanding of that particular location and the performance in that room, which makes it really easy to say that that's a great spot to put some Nureva products. So with Acoustic Check and the iOS app, we'll make it really easy to understand acoustics and place those bars at the best possible location. For more information, head over to nureva.com.